Falls from the swamp, 31 to 38. My prediction: when Florida wins, do we make it top 25? 100%. I think we were just out of it when we looked at the projections of where we sat. 100%, especially if it's like a 38 to 31 wouldn't be a blowout. But again, it depends on what happens in front of us. I don't think Utah falls out of top 25 with that loss. But I want to say there's a few top 25 matchups. I know Georgia and Oregon are playing. I don't think either one of those teams fall out of top 25. But honestly, it just depends on who is in the top 25. That 25th spot, I know Texas is up there. I don't see why we wouldn't. But again, you have to make the argument of who's going to get pushed out. Yep. Can you pull that up, Steve, while I look at the comments on who is in the top 25 so we can – I think that's a good conversation to see like who could be pulled out. Muddy says Florida beats Utah 31-30 on a blocked field goal. I love the predictions. Anthony says he shouldn't have called an onside kick. I agree. I think it's more reason not to call it than it is to call it for Scotty Frost there. Garrett Bula, will you be at the tailgate? We 100% will be at the tailgate. We have a conversation with the marketing manager. We're going to be at the Chris Doring Mortgage Company tailgate, which is right on Gators Walk, right in front of the stadium. You can't miss it. So just come head over to that area. You'll see Steve and I's big doofus head. We're planning to go live. I talked with Judd about this. We're planning to go live about 3:30-ish because it's going to be a little bit slower. That's when the tailgate starts for them. When tailgate guy sets up that entire tailgate. And so we'll be there hanging out, doing some giveaways, just kind of get to know the fans. We're going to make some content probably while we're out there, some fun videos. So come by and see us and hang out with us for a little bit. Muddy, did y'all see Desmond Howard's pick for Baylor? Yes, we're going to go over that. We're going to break it all down here in just a minute. Did you give me the top 5 there, Steve?
Yeah, so we got top 25. So we got Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, Clemson,
just give me 25. No, give me 25 down.
Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia.
No.
Clemson.
25, like the other way.
Oh.
Yeah.
BYU is 25.
Okay.
Houston, Cincinnati. Got to give them some credit, man. They've hung around. Wake Forest is at 22.
I've got
Ole Miss is at 21, and Kentucky is at 20. So let's take a peek here.
Who does BYU play?
Checking that now.
South Florida, so that's a W for them. Okay. Do you move BYU out if they lose? Again, it would depend on how bad they beat them. Houston plays a nobody. So they're going to be still up there. Cincinnati plays Arkansas. So that could be the game. So Cincinnati and Arkansas play. That's going to be the deciding factor. So yes, because I think either one of those teams lose with being 19 and 23. Arkansas beating Cincinnati, but again, the closest matters, but I think that's who's probably going to get booted if I had to guess. And again, that's imagining Wake Forest wins, Old Miss wins.
VMI, yeah.
Wake Forest is going to win. They play a nobody. Ole Miss plays Troy. So yeah, these guys shouldn't lose their spot to Florida just because they win. So that Arkansas game is going to be the deciding factor. So yes, if we win, there's no reason one of those teams get booted out, in my opinion.
Yep.
Now, BYU barely squeaks. BYU or Cincinnati barely squeak by. I don't think Cincinnati's going to get moved, but if BYU barely squeaks by USF, then possibly they could be another one that gets the boot. But yeah, all these top 25 teams don't play anybody. Now, Oregon's going to drop down a little bit once they lose to Georgia, so there isn't much of a big matchups in the early on. So God, Michigan's schedule is easy too.